in the game.
Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on a team from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Snags it quickly on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Makes the grab. It's Jordan. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Here's a heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lemon.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Snags it over the middle. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw again. Finds his man. It's Strachan.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a first down.
The Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Lane. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. This one's complete. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks.
And and quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
On the direct snap, it's Jordan. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
And the Trojans get the first down.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, fourth down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Mayala. Snagged in the middle, it's Strachan. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Trojans headed quickly to the line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker, it's Lemon. They got the first down and plenty more, and now set up with a first and goal. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on first down, stopping the run. Here we go on second. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
Deflected near the end zone.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Back's going for the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Gets the back moving. Quick pass on the fly motion. Crosses the 30. Turning on the Jets. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Bailey. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots, so they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got a man, it's Grimes. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Well, when you're running a drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Oh, it's a reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
NC State has to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they did.
And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and move to play another down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on 3rd down. Connection to the right. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Lemon. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
And this is good news for the offense here, because they've got their Heisman caliber receiver in a bit of a groove. Back-to-back catches. The defense has no answer for him. I would keep force-feeding him the football, because he's catching fire right now.
The offense will quickly use a timeout.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Back to throw, it's Mayava. Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. With the catch, it's Lemon.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB, because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
On third down, he drops to throw. Still looking on the move. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. And the Trojans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got the tight end. At the 45 on his way. There he goes. It's a running room. Touchdown, North Carolina State. A great catch and run for 6.
And the defense lets the big tight end get behind them, and you can see it. When he saw his tight end streaking down the field, he knew he had to throw it up in the air, let him go make a play. He does it. Big play for this offense.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lemon. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll run the RPO and throw it right out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Looking to pass, it's Mayava. Pulls it in, it's Lemon. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Trying play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This game really has turned into a defensive struggle, and both defenses right now are just absolutely dominating. That time, nice job using his pass rush moves, getting to the quarterback, and they just look like they cannot be blocked right now up front.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Bailey. Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Grimes. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. That's why you never assume the first guy's going to make the tackle, and you have to keep running to the football.
Man, it's something you highlight every single week in defensive meetings. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Take the correct angle. Nice job. First guy misses. Second guy gets him on the ground, forces the fourth down, throws that fist up in the air.
On fourth down, going to the air. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Touchdown, NC State! And that one will give them the lead.
Yeah, and he did a really good job selling this, dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time, and giving his running back a chance to run down the field. He runs the wheel route. He's open, throws a strike, gets in for the touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. Slithers into space. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down, using his feet to buy time. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Fourth quarter, obviously, trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this, where it's a pass, and he still takes off and gets the first down. It's his time. It's the fourth quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Scrambling away. He's going to let one go back to the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind end.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got a man, it's Grimes. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
He'll start this drive firing. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Buys a little extra time. And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it. Had to take the loss.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to know when the play is over, and you got to mitigate your losses. That time, he was just trying to do too much. He thought he was back in high school and everything was taken away. He could just pirouette, make a guy miss, and turn it into a home run. Nothing doing, and he takes a big loss on that one.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do to you.
Buying some time. He's going up top here late in the game. Complete downfield. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Fires to the big fella. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Got his man downfield. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a 3-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
And just know it, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the 4th quarter.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got a chance. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, running back gets the give. And after the short run, the clock hits 0, and we are all wrapped up here. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the